And yet another useful link, also accessible through the local weather forecast office in El Paso, is a tool that allows you to look at other weather stations. And as we did last time, we access it through the weather.gov. So we'll do that. So weather.gov. Then we'll click on our area to get us into the El Paso office. And then we'll go down. Notice on the left here, there's a bunch of links, and one of them is climate. So it's kind of in a yellow, and right below that is the local link. So we'll click there. And when you first go on this page, you'll be highlighted. You're in the Observe Weather tab. But I think the most interesting data, the most useful part, is if you click on the Now Data tab. And when you first go there, the El Paso area is highlighted, and so there's 4 different choices. You kind of, it's like a menu. You first choose the location, then the product, then the dates, and then hit go. So in order to get, if you want to look at, say, like CocoRa's data in Las Cruces, you want to first choose product, and we're mainly interested in the rain in this area. So, and then let's look at a time period of, say, let's look at this right now is the 26th of the month. So let's look at the total rain that has fallen from the 1st through the 26th, and we'll call that the month to date. So from the 1st to the 26th. So we'll choose that, then we'll hit go. And right now, since the El Paso area was chosen, it shows that. So this is the type of graph that'll be. So like the current month in 2014 is this green line, and then the smooth brown line is the average over the long period of time. The blue line is the wettest August on record, and then the line that's all the way down the bottom is the driest on record. And particularly for this site in El Paso, in 1962 was the driest, and 2006 was the wettest. Okay, so let's. It's nice to show El Paso, but let's look at Las Cruces and see what that looks like. So now what we want to do is over on the location number 1. There's only a few sites that they have hard coded, but if we click on that link called View Map, it'll open up another page that'll show a bunch of. It's a map of sites, and there's not too many there, but if you go down in the bottom, there's a link called Show More Stations. Click on that. And there you go. There's a lot more stations you can choose from. So you can zoom in either through the plus and minus of the map, or you can use your mouse thumb wheel. And you notice there's 2 types of symbols on the map here. There's the blue pins. Those are National Weather Service sites. And then the raindrops are CocoRa sites. So you can see there's a lot more CocoRa sites than there are National Weather Service sites. And let's just choose one of those. Let's look at the airport. So if you put your mouse over it, it shows you that's the Las Cruces Municipal Airport. So click that and then hit go. In the same kind of graph, it shows this is the current, and this month is this green line. You might have to expand out the page. There you go. So by the end of the month, we've got 1.09 inches in this current month over at the airport. The wettest month was back in 2010. They had 1.09. Very interesting. They were very dry at the beginning of that month in 2010, but all of a sudden they had a lot of rain, particularly in 24th. Actually, the 24th, and they ended up a lot above average. And then the driest year was in 2012, which here's the red line. So, okay, let's look at another station, and we have to go back onto location and view map, and let's look at the NMSU Cooperative Weather Station. And it's also owned by the National Weather Service. Hit go. Expand this page just a bit. And okay, so here's our current. Is this green line, and then our average is this brown line. So right at the average Our driest was back in 1911. Our wettest August was in 1902. Okay, so let's look at another station. Click on View Map, and let's look at this Kokura station here, the Mesilla Valley or Bosque. Let's click on that, and then hit go. Okay, so this is another option that you may see. There's only one line. There's no red line and there's no blue line. So what does that mean? So basically, this one is only 1 year of data. So it's a fairly new station. And it shows the month they had a good rain right at the beginning of the month of 1.3 inches, and by the 26th of August they had 2.4 inches, and that's the only year of available data, so that's the only one that shows. So let's choose another station, and let's look at some of these stations over here, and look at this one. So here's a station that has more than 1 year, and here's this year's data, the green, and the lowest was 2011, and also the highest was 2011. So you get all different types of scenarios when they only have a few years of data, and then you can see that there's a limitation of that. Let's look at one more station. Let's go out of the area. Let's go over here to the Hidden Valley Ranch. Hit go. There you go. So another case where we have limited data. So this year is the green line, and the highest and lowest was in 2013. So they have 2 years of data. So this is another way to view the precipitation data. You can for Kokoras you can only look at precipitation, because since Kokoras doesn't have temperature. Although if you use temperature, if you want to look at, say, the summer, you'd have to go to a National Weather Service station. So let's choose the Deming Municipal Airport, which has temperature, and just look at the temperatures during the summer. So June, July, August of this year, 2014. It'll show a graph of basically the summer, June, July, August, and the blue are the highs up here and lows. This light blue line is the extreme minimums, and the brown is the average lows and highs, and then this light red is the record highs. So as you can see, you can kind of eyeball at these graphs and show that, and look at the daily highs, which are the purples, blues, compare them to the average lows and highs, and you can kind of see when there's been cool periods and when they were near record and record days here. So it's one way to explore data, and I think you just have to kind of play with it for a while and look at the data, maybe even zoom in and look at smaller chunks of data in time to get an appreciation of what you can do with this tool. So have fun and take a look at it.